All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Kreator Space. We got our special guest today, my guy P-Skillz. And if you ever listen to radio in the Dallas area, you probably heard of my guy. He does music, hype stuff, especially if you've been to play hooky. We're going to talk about that more in the podcast. But without further ado, for all the people that don't know you, my brother, first off, I want to say thank you for coming.
Blessings.
Give yourself a quick little intro of who you are for the folks that don't know already.
Man, I just thought off like, well, all right. It's your pilot P-Skillz, man. Your party pilot P-Skillz, man. Born and raised in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying, with a college in Louisiana at Grambling. And I've been out here in Dallas living, grinding, chasing chasing the American dream, you would say, you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
since 2014, 2 radio stations later, you know what I'm saying, an 8-year-old, baby girl dad. So I'm just going through the journeys, you know what I'm saying.
It's crazy. Me too, bro.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we're just trying to turn water into wine right now, you feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
Yeah.
again, brother, appreciate you coming on. And my first question for you is, what's your why? Like, what keeps you going every day? What makes you do what you do? What they look like?
I mean, my pops passed back in 2018, so it's just like being able to keep that flagpole going, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It don't just stop with me. I'm like the first one to really go to college and graduate, you know what I'm saying? And to make it all the way through, you gotta make it make sense.
That's big. That's
Yeah.
big. Me too. We got so many similarities already, bro.
That's it.
College, both got a daughter. It's crazy.
That's
But
it.
I want to talk to you about, like, your start. You know what I'm saying? Going back to 2013 when you started in radio. What does that look like for you? Like, how did you even get into radio?
Man, how quiet as it's kept, man. I got my stripes, you feel me? But I had to put in some work at one point. So in college, it really go back to kind of Grambling, but it really go back to being on stage at age 5 with John P. Key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was dancing in my seat in Chicago with a little red suit on, and they seen I was dancing in my seat to dancing in the aisle. You know what I'm saying? To them saying, tapping me on my shoulder saying, John P. Key said, "Come on stage." So I went on stage, and ever since age 5, I just been perform my real name, Peter. You feel me?
Yeah.
So having a name like Peter coming out of St. Louis, you feel me? You got to be able to back that up.
Oh, for sure.
Real quick. You feel
Trust me, if anybody know, I know. With a name
You
like
feel.
Hansel, bro, you got you got to stand on it because they love Hansel and Gretel, all this stuff. But
That's it.
when they did roll call, and I said I was sure ain't nobody had no jokes because, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna get into all that.
Not
but
at all.
y'all know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, bro, that's a great journey and just been doing it so long and being in radio and now doing content, doing shows and making these connections and things of that nature. Like, how do you see radio from 2013 to 2025, and like, what do you see the differences?
As a whole, it's changed because people got other, of course, sources of music now. You know what I'm saying? But in Dallas and Texas, we a top 4 market, so that still means something and it still hold weight. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance because you got digital now, and of course you got to adapt. That's the main key to the grind for everybody and everything. Anything stand still. Anything dead is not living. You know what I'm saying? Anything dead, you feel that? You know how I say it. Anything dead is not growing. Anything living is growing. So being able to adapt, the radio know that the community still count. Always. Community gonna win no matter what. That ain't changed. You know what I'm saying? People in the community listen to music different. How we get in front of those people that listen different. Person like myself, being at these different rallies and events, you gotta show up. Everybody seen 2020 changed life inside out.
Oh, for sure.
So that was the year that kind of made it kind of reverse, you know. So it's still whole way. You still get your record broke, and everybody hear it. The Bean, everybody know the Bean dance globally because out of you know what I'm saying radio. So I still love it. Still love it. I love it even more. It's like a love hate. You feel me? But being able, you know what I'm saying, 12 years plus, it's a journey.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you adapted over the time because you kind of look at it kind of like Blockbuster. If you just stay in one way, you ain't gonna grow. You know, you're gonna get beat out by the competition.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that you not only thrive in radio, but you also look like you thriving on social media too, bro.
Trying, bro. Trying.
So like, what's like? At what point you was like, all right, social media is that next level, that next step that I need to incorporate into my business? Like, what was that decision like?
Bro, I did a house party in college because that was my hustle in college. Like the mic, you know what I'm saying? That was my me, you know what I'm saying? I did a party and I was on the mic, and it was a California song, Rack City. And I'm on the mic and I'm recording, and I'm rocking the party, and the floor cave in. And once it caved in,
that's when caved in.
Floor caved in. It's on YouTube right now as we speak.
That's
the floor
crazy.
caved in. Yeah, Grambling State.
It would. I think I remember that video. It did go viral. I've been in a situation where the floor was, on
like
his
that,
last leg, but I ain't never get caved
like
through.
it cave in, we lie, it fall in, they cut the lights on, we literally climbing out the floor to get to where we got to get to. Shake back music, man. Shout out my boy DJ Chase, man. We was in Louisiana
crazy.
Tech. We went to Grambling, but we partied in it with Louisiana Tech. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And boy, ever since then, I'm like, oh, that's what viral mean. You know what I'm saying? Before it was a thing, so that's when I was like, all right, we gotta keep energy like this going, and that's what boosted my
Good
MC
old
confidence.
days,
The good old days.
College was different, man, for sure. So everybody kind of got their start like from the party scene in there, because I had a group of guys I was rocking with. My guys still to this day, we was doing parties back in the day.
Okay.
So definitely can relate. Not to falling through the flow, we won that turn, but y'all got us on that one.
We tried, man.
But yeah, man, that was definitely an experience.
Mm-hmm.
But like with content creation, like talk about like consistency, like because we just had that conversation before we started recording. Like consistency is key. Like even for me, like with my YouTube videos, like maybe 2 years ago, just a brief little story. I was this close to getting monetized, didn't even know it, but I stopped, and it's Ed 365. So like I kind of missed out on that, but I'm monetized now, So we finally made it. Appreciate it. I'm just trying to get like you, my boy.
I'm chilling, bro. Chilling.
But yeah. So talk about consistency and how that affects you in your life right now.
You gotta have faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I watch over and over. See, you heard the word faith? Man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Being able. That's how you know what I'm gonna say is real, bro. It's kind of like when the girl wig fell off when she was standing there, and the wig like, don't make my wig fall off. That's the word faith, bro. We've been chilling here for a long time before this even started, and for the word, what I'm gonna tell you, you gotta really what you want in life. You gotta put in effort. I want you to keep that in there, cause it's just like we can't make that out. Ain't no button, ain't nobody here but us too. But it's just like you gotta want to succeed. You know what I'm saying? Eric Thomas, when I first moved out here, my boy Solo, who I moved out, I slept on his couch. You know what I'm saying? Before I got into radio, and I volunteered to say, hey, what's a radio? What's a freeze? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be all over the place, but having that faith. But Eric Thomas told us, man, whenever you want success, whenever you want it as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. So knowing that consistency pay off, knowing that you can put in 10% effort and get 10% out, or you can put in 60% effort. But if you put 100% effort, like if you take it at the beginning of the month and you go every day, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and put in some kind of effort towards whatever you want to do, you got to see results. And I've been seeing the results. I got to check my biggest check coming from YouTube. It'll be here on the 21st. You know what I'm saying? I might show it at the end of the video. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Blessings. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little start, but it's just like oh, damn, you went to a school, you recorded off your camera, you went viral, and that one video gave you 700 to what you already had, because you got to have a minimum once you start monetized.
Oh, yeah.
They put a little minimum bracket on there, and you're going to get paid to
at
get
least
your minimum.
$100.
At least 100. You know what I'm saying? Mine is 600. So it's just like I got to get at least 600 before they want to pay out. But I'm like, all right, bet.
Swear.
But the faith and how timing work and how
for
everything go, you feel me? Just wanting to do better for my page. You know what I'm saying? Me and Don Perignon, YouTube is the 1911 show. So hopefully subscribe right now. You feel me? Subscribe right now. Hit the button.
Subscribe to my boy channel, man.
All celebrity news. You know what I'm saying? That stuff that happened from our POV, because we were around celebrities for a lot of our time of life. So I want y'all to see that point of view. So yeah, it's an effort. You want to eat, then you got to put something in the microwave.
It's definitely effort, bro. Cause like when you put out content, you want, like, let's just call it spade a spade. You want it to go viral. You want it to do well. You want the numbers to show, and that turns into revenue. Mm-hmm. But like you got to have faith, because it's like it's only so much you can do to prepare your video for the algorithm. And if it don't pick up that day, you just gotta keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But if it pick up,
when it pick up, the cheat code I give it to you. Do something that's trending. People, familiarity wins. That's why people use samples. Big Old Freak, Megan Thee Stallion, it had like 2 different samples in that Big Old Freak. One of them samples cost $25,000, $30,000. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, but familiarity is real. I mean, my daughter did a TikTok. The shorts, that's what's working for me. That's what's you got to find out what worked for you in different angles. You know what I'm saying? Work your angles, but they can't get it unless you put it out there. This is your sign. Whatever you're doing watching this, bro. Subscribe to the one and only, you know what I'm saying, and start somewhere. You feel me? So I gotta commend you on doing this. Appreciate we in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? This look like we ain't in Dallas. You feel me? Like, so
I appreciate it, man. Shout out to the studio. Take 27 Studios, y'all. So if you haven't heard of it, you heard of it now.
This is where we shoot at.
For sure. And so I wanted to ask you next is, what was your most viral video, if you could think of it at the top of your head?
Man, I can say the one that got me this quick little fast $700. And it was just me. I had put to get the station to come to your event. As long as it's free, we come. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the ones I had actually put on the schedule, and I went out there to Crowley, Texas, and it was a homecoming pep rally, and they was sliding the mattresses across the floor, and right now. It's at 1.1 billion. I can't even.
1.1 what?
1 billion. 1.1 million.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, I mean I got 14.6 million views on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Views period. It's like damn, I put a YouTube out, people came. So it's different pieces that got me that far, but that's one of the most current ones. That one.
Matter of fact, I think I seen that one.
Yeah, they sliding across the air mattress, and the girl she just take off running fast, and she hit the mattress and keep going. And there was some chairs, some random chairs, so it looked like a little cartoon ending. And she came out the chair. I had to keep it rolling because it was like, damn. I was like, I'm recording again, one of them, finna make the floor fall in moments. I'm on the mic, I'm at the school, and I'm recording. I'm like, oh, she gonna win. She won. And I kind of run over there to the corner, and she come up out there like, yeah, big dog. And she came out on top, and everybody viral.
Them kids, man, they can do that, boy.
Yeah, I do say no.
We get to hitting the wall, boy.
It's a wrap. Yeah, you can't do that no more. Yeah, young. Yeah, 8th grade. Shout out to the 8th graders at Crowley Middle School. Y'all watching it. I appreciate y'all. I'm coming back soon.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, these kids is funny.
Yeah.
And like, bro, like it's so much that's connected in regards to like radio and social media. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. And like, what do you see radio in the future? Or you know what? Let me step back. Like, where do you see radio right now? Because I seen some things when I do some research. Like, a lot of people use their phones and things like that versus the radio. And some people still like the radio because they like their favorite radio personalities like yourself. But do you think radio is dead in 2025 or it still got some room in this new digital era?
Are you asking from a Texas perspective or in general across the world? Both. Dallas gonna have it the longest. Why? Because we Dallas. We got Houston under Dallas. So Texas is a big pipeline where everybody don't got XM in their car. Like I pay a subscription, but everybody ain't buying a subscription in their car. So that's free entertainment. Being able to touch somebody that's tangible, that's what win. And as long as radio keep that tangible side, that's what's gonna keep it prevailing in the world we live in. So it's gonna work. It's gonna be a little different, but it's gonna work. The pandemic showed us a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We went from 100% staff to 25% staff, and I was a live mix show. I know I DJ, but now I get a chance to in the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Blessed to have a job and be able to go in there and mix on air. I would have never got that had the pandemic came. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me want to sharpen my DJ skills. You know what I'm saying? But being able to scratch doing that, it show you like, man.
Nah,
you know
this is skill for sure.
Got to. So it's just a pivoting and adapt. Back to the word adapt.
Yeah. And there's something special about radio that you don't get just from listening on your phone, because I miss the old days when you had the radio and 106 in Park and things of that nature that show you what's the new song. Now you got to go looking for it, or you be on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And radio, you got that, like you said, that camaraderie. You got something tangible. You got your personality you can connect with. It's stuff that's going on. It's news. It's so much in radio that you can't just get from your phone, you know, in this world of kind of detached, era. That's kind of how I look at it, because we got our stuff on our phone. We always on social media, which is a good and bad thing. And we got AI, and that's a whole nother topic right there.
They got AI radio jocks coming too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
Let's talk about it, because I ain't heard that one.
Yeah, it's definitely coming. I just know a little bit on the strength of, hey, you know what I'm saying, make sure you're on social media as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's what the talks we were having, you know what I'm saying, because AI is coming, you know what I'm saying? But in Texas, you got to have somebody personal, you know what I'm saying? The syndicated shows work, but you got to be on boots on the ground, you know what I'm saying?
Because I was thinking, like, how, like, it's certain things I'd be like, all right, how can AI fit here? Because, like, everybody don't like AI in everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you call somewhere, you trying to talk to somebody, and you get the AI or, the automated message trying to, do you want to pay your car here or do this? I'm like, bro, representative.
I just want to order a pizza.
Right.
I just need a pizza with light cheese. I can't tell, you know what I'm saying, light cheese, bro. But, hey, got to go with the punches. Got to adapt.
It's crazy. Like, AI and social media is so crazy, because I talk to different people in different industries. Like, it's in movies. And, like, you remember a couple years ago when they had that writer strike? A part of that was AI. I didn't know that.
Oh, wow.
They were saying, like they're using AI in the movies. Like, I had this customer I was working with. he was telling me like they got certain type of AI. If you watching a movie, like for example with Dwayne Williams, The Rock, and you don't like him, you can AI him out of the movie and put somebody else like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his place or something. That's
crazy.
insane.
That's insane.
And then even on social media, you will see like a cartoon movie but made to live action by AI.
I got the Martin Luther King. You seen the Martin Luther King going on, right, bruh?
Crazy.
I was looking like maybe that's just a dude that looked like more than they in there playing.
AI is advanced,
That, bruh, that was wild.
You seen dude with the wheelchair doing the skating stuff?
Oh yeah, that
crazy. Cause let's just
and it look real.
He would have fell out that damn chair.
Bruh, I had to look at it a couple times. I let it loop twice. Like, wait a minute.
But that's how they get you.
Yeah,
like,
I think
AI is crazy, and it's crazy how it's affecting everything. But at the same token, at least in my perspective, I think it's bringing people closer together because we miss real people and real things. And it's like they go so far. And going back to radio, it's just not music playing. It's people, you know, we connecting with. When folks call in, that's connections. When you drop a new music, because like these days, I be searching for new music because new music don't come out like it used to. From our perspective, because everybody ain't listening to radio as much now.
True story. And even the main celebrities now in these last 8 years of celebrities, we asked them what was that breaking moment when they say, "Hey, when do you feel like you made it? Since you all the success?" They say, when my song hit the radio." That's the 95% answer. Sweetie, you know what I'm saying? When my song hit the radio, you feel me? So yeah, as I'm gonna call him Big Papa, you know what I'm saying? But dog, you know what I'm saying? Big Boogie, you know what I'm saying? When the song hit the radio, when people call you and say, "I heard you on the radio," so it still holds the essence. Yeah,
you get on the radio, that's huge, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like versus, you know, everybody passing around the CD or you know getting some online. See, it was the reverse back then. I feel like if you was on the radio, you was big. Versus if you was online, you know, maybe you might be on the mixtape or whatever.
True.
So yeah, bro, that's crazy. But like, also going back to 2013, because I know I keep talking about 2013, but it was such an interesting time because 2012, 2013 was a hell of a couple years, bro.
Very much.
So like, how do you feel like it was different back then? Like, what was radio like back then?
13, I was on the college station, so I just started. Shout out to KGRM 91.5. That was like the birthstone, but they didn't do hip hop music. She was on smooth jazz, easy listening. So it was kind of like I got like the basis of it. But knowing that the music scene was so big, like yo Dougie movement, you know what I'm saying, that boogie movement, I say that, you know what I'm saying, that was taking off. Your Young Nations, everybody was able to get music fast, and of course being in Grambling, Louisiana, you got a lot of people who live in Dallas, so they bringing music back and forth. So being able to, you know, have your ear out there, turn up the party scene fast. So they help, like I said, generate ideas, and they help, you know what I'm saying, break different records. Beat King, he got a real good push with the radio in 14. So that's big bro, man. RP, man. So
RP to Beat King.
Yeah, for sure. Long level.
Yes, sir. So speaking on that, still we gonna stay in at the start for a minute. So when you first got on air, what was that like? Did you fumble a little bit, or was you already comfortable?
See, it's the difference between a hype man, a MC, and then a radio personality.
Talk to him.
I came in from a hype man, you know what I'm saying? So working at, you know what I'm saying, K104, you feel me? I had to learn the boards. You gotta learn the basics. Everything's all with the basics, and that's a radio. It's so hard, or it's so easy that it can be complex if you don't, you know what I'm saying, 12 channels, you know what I'm saying, pods up and down. But if you go into commercial on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you talking on 3, you got to fire off 1. But if you fire off 2, then now you got stuff bleeding in. So it was trial and error before I cracked the mic. So once you crack the mic, it was like, oh, that's flawless, you know what I'm saying? But when I got here in 2014 in Dallas, you know what I'm saying, street team, and like I said, I got here and it was just kind of like, woo, it's new, you know what I'm saying? But, but when Mike Brown, you know what I'm saying, when it went viral, my sister, she was classmates with Mike Brown, being from high school. I graduated high school in Ferguson. People say, where you from? I'm like, I went to high school in McClure. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, when Mike Brown was going viral for being killed in Ferguson in them streets and the Hands Up Don't Shoot movement was going on, that was the part of life where it was like, damn, I'm a product from Ferguson too. You know what I'm saying? Let me really show the city and show the world what's going on. And it just so happened I was signing my paperwork with the FCC saying that I never let a radio go across the radio, cuss on the radio. So I never let nobody else hear a cuss word on the radio. Just going through the paperwork the same weekend that it went viral on CNN was enough motivation in itself to be like, all right, I'm doing something right in life. Like that you you went to college for this, majoring in mass communications, and now you in your field. Cause a lot of people go to college,
for sure,
major, and they don't really kind of get they feel right away.
I got mine right away. 80% of folks don't be in their field. I ain't in my field. Because I went to school for business and supply chain. I got in my senior year when I got in that supply chain class. I was like, yeah,
this ain't it.
This ain't for me. But I'm in too deep to change
Too
it.
deep,
So I'm finna go and graduate. And then I came out in tech sales. So
there we go.
That's how we kind of switched up a little bit.
There we go.
But like one thing about radio that I love is just what you get to do. You know what I'm saying? You get to talk to the masses, be in a vibe of music, and also meet a lot of great people. So like, what was one of your favorite moments of like a guest coming on the show or a celebrity coming on the show that comes to mind for you?
I just get chills going through. Hope none of them fall in the room or nothing. But Juicy J, bro, the 3-6 Mafia, man, the official legend. He did. Town. I knew I got a heads up maybe the night before, like going to bed. So of course I ain't go right to bed, but it was just kind of like, damn, Juicy J coming tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But
it's that late.
It was that late when I got the text.
Y'all getting it like weeks in advance.
Sometimes you do get 2 weeks, week. You know what I'm saying, 3 days. But when it's a last minute thing, he was promoting his Travis Scott, the Neighbor song. He was doing with Travis Scott, and they came to Dallas first instead of going to Houston first or whatnot. But long story short. We in there. I'm in there. Juicy J, we in there talking. And everything I tell you now was recorded. You feel me? 16, 17-minute interview. 20 minutes went by. That 24th minute, you got to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be conscious of people's time. You know what I'm saying? But he was in there vibing. It was him and Demetrius, you know what I'm saying? Columbia Records. And what I'm telling you now is live recorded. So I'm not making nothing up. I'm not fabricating. I'm not adding nothing. I'm really there vibing with him. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm trying to get some content now. It's the time to wrap up the video. And I play a beat. You know what I'm saying? Throw on the beat. You know how the radios do it. You know what I'm saying? Freestyles, though. So I play this beat, you know what I'm saying? And then with beats and superstar celebrities, you can't just play anything in radio. You get it. You know what I'm saying? You be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Just by trying to have a viral moment. But
so I played. He already knew about the beat?
He didn't know about the beat. I'm going through my email. I can't get on YouTube right away. You know what I'm saying? Because there's one part. You got to prepare. Always be prepared. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't think I was going to get a chance to do this, so I ain't prepared for that. But I went to my email, and the first beat I scrolled to was something that me and DJ Don Perignon made. Was the song, bro. It was a beat called Find One, Get Behind One. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was calling it BMI, Booties in Motion, or BIM, Booties in Motion. And it was just the beat. And we had made it the night before, and it was freshly in my email, and I clicked on it, and the beat came on, and he was like, it was about 8-9 seconds in, you know what I'm saying, like a transition. He was like, oh, that's hard. What's that? I say, oh, this right here, we call it BIM, you know what I'm saying, for Booties in Motion. And he say, hey, that's hard. He say, I'm gonna get on there.
Yeah.
Say, you gonna get on there.
Say less.
You gonna get on there. We gonna wrap up this interview. Say you gonna get. What you mean you gonna get on there? And I reached forward and I shook his hand. Take my hand, bro. And I reached across that table. And that was a Thursday night. And I woke up Sunday morning with 2 full verses. You know what I'm saying? And the hooks from Juicy J.
Crazy,
bro.
I seen that video because when you said the title, I was like, yeah, I seen that video.
Yeah.
I was like,
BIL,
these folks got a video with Juicy.
I made the hook. And he just loved it. He like, man, I said, we need some booties in motion. Hey, we need some booties in motion. Now find one, get behind one. Because when I made it.
That sounded like his vibe, too.
Yeah, a vibe. Yeah. Something simple. He's like, oh, that's hard, man. And that was 2020, or 2019. That was actually 2019. And we text we don't go 14, 15 days without just tapping in with each other. You know what I'm saying? It was like a mentor to me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what's up, bro.
Big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Juice, man, for real.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
hero, bro. Yeah. Shout out to Juice, man.
It's real, bro. Man, Project Pat. Everybody, man. 3-6 Mafia, you know what I'm saying? Like DJ Paul, love, rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. You feel me?
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Love my city, love the rappers, bro. Man, if y'all ever link up, bro, and I'm around, bro.
Let's go. Yeah, for sure. Every time he come to Dallas, you know what I'm saying? We pull up on stage with him, you know what I'm saying? So I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? That's how resources work.
I'll whip out the camera, man.
Hey, come on, let's work. Yeah.
So, like, was it often, like, when y'all got a lot of guests and celebrities or something like that? Or is it like a once-a-month type of deal or once a week?
Honestly, post-pandemic, again, you used to have more record labels involved, needing to get their artists seen and heard, and you want to kiss hands and shake babies. So post-pandemic, it was way more frequent. Nowadays, it's maybe like two or three a month. You know what I'm saying? Because not a lot of those newer artists respect the radio lingo. Like, yeah, you can come here, go to Deep Ellum, go to your shows, and, you know, come in, come out, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can go get you some food or whatnot, but the radio, we need content there to keep your jobs and stuff like that going. So it's kind of like once they get back to knowing that radio still work, you know what I'm saying, it'll be more of a priority, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But the ones that really come through and need to get through here, we get that. You know, so make sure we get that, even if us going to them at the show, but got to get it.
So with content, speaking of the radio, content for the radio, do y'all do like videography or y'all just straight radio?
It's kind of like both, or they know they got to transition to it. You know what I'm saying? Some different events got to go onto the YouTube and got to go onto the different digital platforms. Because if you didn't post it, then it didn't happen. I guess that's the number one golden rule with this thing called social media.
For sure.
If you didn't post it, it didn't happen.
Because there was a lot of the memorable moments in radio back in the day because they recorded it. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you record it, it's easy to find versus trying to find that audio clip. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I know we having a conversation, but if y'all need some services, man,
yeah, come on now. Yeah, no, we definitely. For sure. Take 27, man. We got to make it make sense.
Yeah, we make it happen, man.
Yeah.
So when it came to like working with different artists, like multiple, like how you work with King Moore and some other artists, how did that come about? You was like, hey, I see the potential in you. Let's work. Let's network. What did that look like?
In radio, they say, you're saying you ain't been fired until you been in radio. Or you ain't in radio until you been fired. Technically, I ain't been fired yet. You know what I'm saying? So blessings. But they always say have your intro and outro at the same time. So my thing was since day one, 2013, either I'm going to find that artist or that artist going to find me.
Yeah.
And King Moore, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we talking. This little dude is 9 years old. For the ones that don't know who King Moore is, little light-skinned short kid with a big afro all over my page.
You probably seen him in the backstage somewhere. Somebody wore so he be everywhere.
Constant not streaming and all that craziness, but it's just everything happened for a reason in life, and of course the faith you gotta just for see it. You gotta want, you know what I'm saying. Radio, you only as good as your last. I got Megan Thee Stallion her first radio interview. I gave Erica Banks her first radio interview. Like. I guess I'm becoming a vet, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to see things in certain people and be in the right opportunity, right time. The show must go on, but being able to see something in somebody so fast, you got to just know. You just got to know talent, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He happened to just be 9 years old. He happened to be 7 years old at the time because he's 9 now, you know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy.
Yeah, so fell in my lap. Don Perignon told me about it, check my DM. I checked it. I saw that they had reached out from his page. At the time, he had maybe like 213,000 followers on Instagram. And I still had something going on in life, you know what I'm saying? So I like, all right, I'll check it to it. And I kind of slept on it a little bit. And then he hit me again. He's like, Skillz, check your DM. So I checked it. I communicated with him. I'm like, hey, I see what you got going. Pull up on us. Come get tangible. Let me see. You know, let me see what this. Really real. Let me see what 213,000 look like. And when I tell you, he came to Fort Worth, him and his mom and dad, and he had on his King Moore World shirt, and they performed. He just had like 8. He did like 7 songs, and it was all back to back to back to back to back. And I saw the potential, and I heard the potential, and I saw it. My name is King, and I got big dreams. Hey, my name is King. So it was a kid event anyway, a block party in Fort Worth. The kids was receptive to it, and you could just tell with talent. You know, so you got to have that ear and that eye, and he had it. And I'm like, man, he just did a couple transitions, some sound effects, some more dance moves, and he got potential to be the next Michael Jackson. And I've been saying that, and we've been growing and going. And right now on Instagram, he had 1.1 million on Instagram alone. You know what I'm saying? That's so being able to, big extra plug for ones watching this, it took big extra plug, honestly, probably about 3 years to really get to where he at now. You know what I'm saying? And King Moore, he doing the same thing, grinding and keep going. So he's like 20. No cap, bro. We 27 months. We 27. I've been working with that little guy 27 months.
27 months.
27.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they line up.
Perfect 27 months. That's it. That's
perfect alignment,
bro. Yeah, 27 months, honest with you. Yep.
And like speaking on that, bro, like the Dallas artist market is fire. Like K Moore, you got so many.
Yeah, it's running up.
Big
you know what I'm saying? Marquise coming. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Zillion there. Everybody else moving and grooving. And, like, Fort Worth, Johnny Dandy doing his thing. I'm glad the Bean is taking off. Like, we on the tour right now going to all the high schools, turning up. And that's content, working with them, you know what I'm saying? So it's a you got to want people. Energy. That's another word. Energy. Energy changed a lot of stuff. Being a hype man, the MC on stage. If you in there sluggish, rugged, then you can't expect nothing from nobody else.
Oh,
But if you got the energy and the juice and some roller skates, people ain't got no choice but to be receptive to you. And I learned that being on tour now with Play Hooky. And now it's just like, damn, roller skates.
I've been seeing that.
Bro.
I still haven't been to one yet. I got to catch it, bro.
It's the part of the video where we want to just zoom in and be like, damn, I'm an adult. I like turning up, and I miss having. I remember recess. If you remember recess, bro, 80 babies, 90 babies. That's where you need to be at. Well, we're gonna be here October 31st, in Frisco, I believe. This will be the third time around.
October 31st.
Yep, Halloween. Of course, I got y'all section, bro. Come on through.
Bro, I'm gonna be in Detroit.
Not the D. Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the D, man.
Okay.
God, damn. So I got a plan ahead, man.
Okay, there we go.
The last event I tried to go to on the 4th, I was out of town.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
I'm gonna catch it there, and we're gonna record it for sure.
We're going to Howard University, so we're moving around the country now. Like I said, that brand, particularly since my boy Follow the DJ. You know what I'm saying? He started with three cities, saying Houston, Dallas, and somewhere in Louisiana. The following year, being Dallas was such a success, they brought me on. I brought a couple more idols, Rock Teasy, the mascot from the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Just added a couple more things, being in the PR department. To make it look better, and he went from 3 to 9 to I feel like 18, 19 cities, U.S. cities. So I just left Chicago, New York, L.A., Memphis twice, or Nashville twice, Fort Lauderdale twice in the last 4 or 5 months of life. You know what I'm saying? Making content, doing what we do. So it's you got to put some effort in.
Living a dream.
And invest in yourself too.
Living a dream, bro.
That's it.
And I want to ask you, speaking of that and playing hooky and things of that nature, seeing you out there is just normal. We ain't even gotta say too much on that. That's just what it is. You in your element. But like, has radio contributed to how you engage with crowds and how you engage with the community? I'm
gonna say yes, but being the mascot at Grambling, like for some reason,
you was a mascot.
Yeah, I was the mascot at Grambling. I thought I said it earlier, but I was a tiger. That's how I network. I probably was talking too much, but that's how I was really able to network with both radio stations, saying, "Hey, my mama told me I ain't gonna be flipping and tumbling my whole life, so get somewhere, sit down, get a 401k plan, and all that good stuff." So junior year of high school, college, I'm all right. I'm in this tiger suit, networking with the people. Like, hey, my name is P-Skillz, Jose Peter. I'm graduating soon. I want to come work with y'all. And they was that. I made sure they remember me, and I reach out my junior or my end of my senior year. You know what I'm saying? Just reaching out like, hey, what I gotta do? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Crystal. I remember the name because one of my guys, my boy Solo TV, you know what I'm saying? Solo Dollars, who couch I slept on for like 6-7 months until I was able to be on, you know what I'm saying? And boom, here we are. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Glenn too, bro. So the grind is real. You know what I'm saying? Having that faith.
The grind is definitely real. And faith is the cornerstone of all of it, because it's like going to content, doing radio, or just doing what you want to do in life anyway, having that faith, because you don't know what's on the other side of that faith.
True.
You can fall on your damn face, you know what I'm saying? But you don't know until you try it. Like, for example, with this studio, I had doubts opening the studio because I never opened a business where it was like a brick and mortar place where you actually have to pay rent. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go for it. And then if I ain't never opened a studio, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met a lot of the other connections. I wouldn't be on the path I'm on now, or working in film and stuff like that. And it just snowball effects into your purpose.
Real.
So faith is huge.
Humongous.
So speaking of faith, like when you moved to Dallas, like first off, I want to ask, what made you move, and how did your life change when you made that move?
Shout out to my dog Chris Horman in my pro fight, man.
Yeah.
He was the SJ president at Grambling, Omega Sci-Fi. You feel me? He was my mentor, and he was like, bro, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm finna graduate. I'm finna go be a flight attendant, and you know what I'm saying, move back out of St. Louis after I graduated from college in Louisiana, or am I gonna stay in Louisiana and commute to the radio station in Monroe on my own dime and get in grad school, or am I gonna get in grad school and go to Dallas and be an MC? Because, you know, I got these weddings. You can come be a wedding MC, you know, and boost your numbers and stuff like that. I say, all right. I sent that text message or that email to Miss Crystal at K104, like, hey, I'm going to be relocating to Dallas soon. I was wondering, when can it's the mascot from Grambling, Peter Dorsey. I was just wondering, when can we set up an interview? She was like, let me know when you're here. I was like, let me know when you're here.
Say less.
Boom. Say less. So I was living off campus, you know what I'm saying, with the bros. Mike, my dog, I shout him out because they helped me too. I had a little dog, little puppy, little rock roller, you know what I'm saying, being the bros off campus, just living the college life, like boom, frat house. Yeah.
Sound about right.
Yeah, like, damn, turn this down now and start life, like, damn. Or dog, like, you can wait, but your time is your time. You don't want nobody else to get your spot, so it's like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Harris, my dog, my tail dog, you know what I'm saying? Shine, Mr. Winning in Silence, you feel me? But packed up the whip, the Grand Am, moved to Dallas.
Bro, I had a Grand Am too.
That's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Grand Prix.
And you know the other thing that I just thought of?
What's that?
So we got 9/11 in common, my brother.
Oh, yeah?
Even though you're on the other side of the 9/11. Shout out to Kappa Alpha South Turner Incorporated.
Did not know that. Wow, that's what's up, man.
That's crazy.
So see, Don P, I always tell him, I say, he got the right year, just the wrong color, man. But but teamwork make the dream work. So
for sure.
Yeah, bro, that's wild. That's what's up. Yeah, so shout out to Divine 9, man. D9, bro. That's real big here in Texas, in the South too. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the connections. That was one of the good reasons why I chose to be in a fraternity to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, the connections.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like, speaking of fraternity a little bit, like the brotherhood and the connections should be the main reason. A lot of folks join fraternities and sororities for other reasons, for kind of like clout or the girls or whatever. But honestly, I tell folks, you gotta make the organization and not the organization make you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to throw that out there for anybody that's looking into fraternity, sorority, or joining the group or anything like that. Definitely keep that in mind and join whatever in life for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, man. So in regards to what you're doing now, let's come back into current. So what's your strategy in growing your content online? Because like you said before, you got to be on social media these days. So what's your strategy like that? Because I know you got a lot of recent success with that, especially get your first check on YouTube. Trying to get like
first big check. I've been getting some checks on YouTube, but they ain't been like this though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the grind. Sure. The right now, bro, I'm realizing that life is all about what you put in, and nobody will be in a position or anything they do in life without a reason, and everything I already wrote. You know what I'm saying? My dad, he was ordained minister before he passed, so as a PK, you know what I'm saying, it's only right just to keep encouraging and uplifting people on a day-to-day basis, but like you gotta put in the effort. You gotta start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
Like when it comes to the YouTube and you got different platforms, TikTok, it's what work for you. You know what I'm saying? And of course you playing in a game where you may not have TikTok in 5 months, 6 months. So it's like you saying you damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know what I'm saying? So the right now is to transition into the next level, like merchandise. And merchandise for me is kind of like what would you put on? So I'm like, damn, everybody got birthdays. So what can I do for the birthday people? But what can I do to push clean hygiene? You know what I'm saying? So being able to come up with something as simple as one of the childhood games that nobody ever really captivated on, I'm like, I'm gonna lean with that. So if anybody watching this, I want you to just tap in with me and get you one of these. You feel me? Like what's one of these? It's pretty much one of these. Look at these fingers. Laugh. You know what I'm saying?
So if you know, you know what I'm saying?
You know. We got something for you. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. You said
good
for the city. Bringing it back, you know what I'm saying? I know I think in Italian it means something good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we just doing something good for the people, making them laugh, and I got the song going. I just dropped it. Maybe I dropped it into my email yesterday, so I'm gonna have it registered before this video come out. So go watch it right now, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to have everything licensed and paperwork and copyrighted in. So it's definitely a blessing. But I got it's kind of like a heist, you know what I'm saying? Because the hook is simple. I bet you I can make you laugh. I bet you I can make you laugh. I bet you I can make you laugh. You like, wow, how? Look at these fingers. And you keep that going repetitive, and then you put some emphasis with it. But I got unique music. You know what I'm saying? Unique music got 1.3 million followers on TikTok, another platform. She's eating graciously because she do music. She's an artist. So her fans are already expecting something new from her to come.
For sure.
So I'm like, why don't you just, take unique and then get a comedian out the city, out of Dallas, you know what I'm saying? My boy Just Jeff, you know what I'm saying? OG Jeff, you feel me? Mr. Boom Bow, he's a comedian, you know what I'm saying? If it's a parody that I'm building here, I would like to ask you on camera if Take 27 would like to be a part of this video production, because I think y'all might have what it take to make it make sense, you know what I'm saying, for everybody. So this is another opportunity, because every time I back into the wall in life, I made a piece of music or art, and it's changed my life. Like, the first time was 104, breaking all these songs from 2013 to 14 to 15, hit the Quans, the Nay, the folks, all that. I'm like, dang, I got to make me a song. So finally did that. Fast forward, I did that, and all the school cheerleaders, they started doing it with me. And one time, Lancaster Band played it. When Lancaster Band played my song, it was like homecoming, the band playing music. You know, the band playing music, and the rapper come out, it's a vibe, it's a moment.
It's lit.
I had that moment in life, you know what I'm saying? Represented the radio station, came out rapping my song,
Yeah.
dropped the microphone, did 8 backflips, picked the microphone back up,
You
saw
flip
what it
too?
was it. I tumble too, yeah, bro. I
Golly.
tumble, yeah. I've been tap dancing too, bro. So it's like
Damn.
the P-Skillz really mean from it's
really some skills in there,
skills, bro. Yeah. So it's just the grind, you know what I'm saying? But back into the wall, made a song there. Second song was the Juicy J, and I made one with King Moore called Favor. And it's pretty much it's time for another one. You know what I'm saying? You're only as good as your last piece of content.
Yeah.
You know, so this one is the one that's gonna kind of change the game because everybody remember looking at these fingers. You know what I'm saying? So being able to bring that back and make people laugh again and do content and what's gonna make it make sense because everybody got their own interpretation of what it mean. But it's literally look at these fingers. You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. Clean fingernails, but I caught you on camera. So you set your camera up, prop your camera up to somebody come in the room. Say, I bet you I can make you laugh. Make sure you catch them on camera. So all it takes is one video to go viral. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to catch it, and then there it is. But being able to monetize, you know, socially and tangible, now it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So from hoodies to shirts.
Definitely makes sense. Because it don't mean nothing if you getting all them views and you ain't monetizing.
Gotta make it make
like,
sense.
I hate seeing it. Like, if you doing something just to do it, like, I don't know, this just might be me. I just feel like you need to structure your content in a way to monetize it because, like, if you love creating, which a lot of us creators like to do, you need that freedom to do so. You know what I'm saying? And how do you can get some of that freedom? By monetizing what you love to do anyway. So, yeah, man. So, but from there, what's next for P-Skillz, man? Like, what's next in the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years? What's the plan?
It's always been to expand the brand and tying in King Moore to this look at them fingers. He's 9. You know what I'm saying? He's 9 on 9/11 show. He finna turn on October 11th. Is his birthday. He's in Moscow right now, so
that's crazy.
He's a super duper star. So we probably finna be country to country very fast, very soon. Just doing what he do. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it. And he been everywhere else.
Everywhere else, bro. So, yeah, it's just kind of like a hurry up and wait. You know what I'm saying? Still traveling with Play Hooky. You know what I'm saying? Still being able to be blessed at the radio station, but expanding the brand because, you know what I'm saying, it's a grind. And if you want to, 60% of life, and then you're going to get 60% out. But if you do 100%, you got no choice but to see some kind of results.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the goal. Consistency. Yep. So I'm
Need
being
that.
Madison High School
Can't do
next
nothing
week.
without it.
Yeah.
Can't do
That's the
nothing
only
without
way.
it.
That's the only
So,
way.
man, if somebody watching right now, and because we're going to collab this on your page so your audience can see this. So if somebody wants to get into radio or be kind of in the realm that you're in right now, what piece of advice would you give them?
Have a strength and have a weakness. And make sure your weakness is as big as your strength. You know what I'm saying? We do push-ups to get stronger. But if we don't do push-ups, what happens to your arms? You get weak. You know what I'm saying? So now being able to have a strong asset, like it's so funny because I be at when I was on the street team with across the street at the other radio station, we'd be at the strip club and Cat Daddy would be in there, you know, hosting. Yeah. And a girl, one of the strippers would walk up and be like, I remember you came to my school. And it was like, damn, how old is she? But she of age. But it's like now I'm getting those stories. Like, damn, I remember you came to my school. Mine won the strip club. It just so happened to be at the American Airlines Center. I was standing there, came through with the press, and this girl was sitting there at the table, and she said, I remember you came to my school. I was like, what school? And she was like, I came to DeSoto or whatever. But she worked for CBS, you know what I'm saying? So she was at the door doing press credentials. But it's just like the fact that if you put in that grind, you'll reap rewards then. But I do it for the purpose, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Moving that flagpole and not be a statistic, you know, and give back because you got to give back. Bro.
You got to
give back.
Because, like, if you don't, you just go into that crab in the barrel mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just conversating about. So, speaking of people and noticing you, when was, like, the first time somebody, like, noticed you in person from, like, either radio content or whatever? They was like, P-Skillz.
Bro, I've been getting it a lot because going to Grambling, transforming here, you got a lot of following. So it was just like, shoot, I mean, it happened all the time. I mean, it'd be one time to stand out in particular. I got a Charger and I got 10 windows. I don't know how the hell this dude saw me, bro. He was riding down the street and I felt something in my peripherals. Like I was driving, and I just kind of looked over and I saw another car driving. We on Spring Valley coming down. Like, damn, somebody trying to get my attention or something? I'm like, damn, why is it? Because the car kind of kept swerving a little bit. I'm thinking we just kind of going over the hill. And dude was trying to get me roll my window. He was like, P-Skillz, what up, man? P-Skillz. Like, it was just one of them moments like, bro, how did you know that was me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's like, what's good? So it may be going on a long time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a crazy feeling, you know what I'm saying, to be on the radio, people see you behind, but being that quote unquote dancing MC or that dancing DJ is gonna stick with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And hey, you gotta go roll with it. You know,
for sure.
Heck yeah.
For sure. So I know you got a lot of stuff coming up. Go on, shout out any events that's coming up.
Yeah.
Let the people know what's going on and where they can find you.
Yeah, well, actually, my birthday bash at our residential club this Saturday, Sambuca, and every Saturday, Sambuca right here in Plano, off of Dallas North Tollway. Good vibes, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never been to Vegas before, it's like baby Vegas, you know what I'm saying? The bar, I like the element and the setup of the club. It ain't your everyday, you know what I'm saying? Are we going out? No, this is one of them. Are we going to go out? We're going to be recording the videos in the bathroom, ladies. It's like, it's very elegant. And the bar is actually below the stage. So it's like we on stage, the DJ, and the bar is like a little pit. And the pit is the bar, and that's the rest of the dance floor. So Sambuca, a good vibe, man, to be a part of Play Hooky. Coming to a city near you. I know you're probably watching this around the world. Howard University homecoming. HOCO, that's up there with the Aggies. We just every Friday. That's Play Hooky. So next time you're gonna be playing it always on the Friday, and from 11 to 5. It's a day party / recess.
Y'all ain't lying.
Yeah, it go down. Chicago, one of them standout cities, man. You ain't seen that. Go watch Chicago. Really watch Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Because that's where it really, you know what I'm saying? It's like the headquarters for Play Hooky. So, of course, Halloween, Don Perignon, probably him calling right now saying what we doing. But Halloween in Dallas, hit the follow button. I definitely, if you watch this video, send me a song, I get you in for free. Period. All right. Before it go viral or something, because Take 27 doing it, man. So, first 100 people to repost this or whatever, show me love. I got you. I'm going to get you in the door.
Y'all comment down below and we can hook y'all up with my guy.
Makes sense. Yep.
So what all platforms can they find you, brother?
Y'all do it. Keep it simple. P-S-K-I-L-L-Z-F-L-O across the platform. 1911 show. Saying what the chain say. Me and DJ Dom Perignon, the Kappa. I'm the Q. We like the perfect dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely show love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be going to.
Sir.
Yeah, we're gonna I got a homecoming tour coming up. So we headed to Wiley College. Then we going to PV in a couple of weekends. So just follow the vibes. We can give them a different POV because now we got our subscribers now on YouTube. 31,000, you know what I'm saying? So we just trying to get to that road 50K, you know what I'm saying? But keeping people on our POV or will go down, you know, because DJing and talking and dealing with people every day, a lot going to it. So
for sure.
P-Skillz flow across the platforms, and then a 1911 show. So it's the THE 1911 show. Yeah.
There it is, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all watched the whole video, appreciate your P-Skillz for coming through.
Thank you, bro. Blessings.
And more content to come, y'all, because we definitely got some collabs we got to work on, my brother.
Do it.
But until next time, folks, we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Kreator Space.
Appreciate you, my boy.
I love it, man. Thank you, bro. That's a good thing.
For sure.
That's love.